Oh, hello and welcome back. So this video is Rust to Rome, just a bit of news of what's happening. So I've decided I'd like to do it again. So at the moment I've put a holiday form in where I work to see if I can get the time off to actually do Rust to Rome, which I think I should be able to get some time off to do at least one of the trips, like I say. But unfortunately the car needs a bit doing up. So I actually recorded this bit of the video about 3 months ago, and yeah. So watch this bit and then I'll come back to you. So unfortunately I've not actually done anything to the car in the last 4 months, so it does need a bit of work doing to it right now. So let me show you. Well, I haven't washed it in about 3 months, so it's got a good layer of dirt on it. I need to refit the under tray as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to wash it. Before we do anything, let's get it nice and clean. Much better, isn't it? Much better with a clean, looks different car. So, next thing we need to do is I need to refit the under tray on the front. So the only reason the under tray is not attached to the car is because I had to take the under tray off on the Red X300, and I thought the one on the Rust to Rome car was better, so I was going to swap it, but actually when I got the one off the Rust to Rome car it wasn't any better, actually it was worse. Right, so let's get that back on. So basically, this under tray I actually bought off eBay because this car was originally missing it to do the trip the last time. Now, a lot of these clips that go underneath the car, so let me just show you, bear with me. So, you can see in here is where the clip is meant to go. Now I am missing most of the clips, so I've got to actually get some more, so it's not going to be fully fitted on until I get some more. But in some places like here, bear with me, there, the part of the clip is missing. So we've had, and here, there's another one, where is it, there, like I say, a lot of them are actually missing because somebody has actually crashed this car. In fact, look, they're all missing down here, there. So what I've done is I use a cable tie. That's back on. Still need some plastic clips, but unfortunately because we're on lockdown you can't just nip into shops and buy these sort of things, so I might have to order them, but there's 2 or 3 versions and I sort of know which one it is if I see it in the shop, but to ask for it I don't know. So yeah, like I say, we've got that back on, so that's a good thing. So the car itself, so like I said, I did wash it and I've put the under tray back on. I have put the little clips back in now, so I've bought some. But the car itself is rusting like crazy. I mean, I'm struggling to stop it, yeah, because my black XGR sits in the garage. My red one sits outside, but it sits around the back. And when I undersealed it, it's not got the rust in it for a start. But this Rust to Rome car is rusting terrible. I mean, wow. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to re-underseal it as well. Because at the moment it's got to last till next year on the drive. Now I've got a sheet for it, but it doesn't seem to stop the rust up to that extent. So yeah, I thought I'd better give it an underseal, the rest it's not going to be here next year at the rate it's going. So let me show you what I mean. It's just rusting everywhere. I know. I mean, it's going to have some rust on it. It wasn't a dear car, but when I get underneath and show you what I'm on about, bear with me. The whole thing is just rusting everywhere. So I'm thinking of literally, you can see that it's all coming through everywhere. So I'm just going to give it a nice underseal, just a light coating, just to protect it for another year, and then we're going to do a bit of the paint work because it's starting to come through everywhere. So we're going to touch it up in the badder places, and yeah, go from there. Undersealing here, it's actually wax oil in here. You can see why I've heated the can up once because it was really cold in the winter using it. So I'm just going to lightly spray the floor pans in it and all round the back, because it's just, I mean, literally everything under this car is just turned into red rust. Don't quite know why, because it hasn't been nowhere, but even look at the rear wheel arches. We've done all that up, and it's just, because it's sitting outside, it's just deteriorating. But I need to get another year out the car yet. It's got to go for another MOT as well, so I thought, well, we better start tidying it up. I don't know if you can see that very well, but they're the plate bits I welded in about 2 years ago, year and a half ago, and it's all starting to rot off again. So that's why we're re-undersealing. Because unfortunately, if I don't, I'm gonna get to the MOT and it's all going to be knackered. The sort of problem I've got, the sill is even disintegrating, which is not good because I'm going to have to weld a bit now. So yeah, like I say, this is why we're undersealing most of the car, because it's just turning, the whole car's just turning into dust. Get another MOT on this car, I'm going to have to do quite a bit of work to it. It's actually a little bit more than I first anticipated. So as you can see, I'm wearing a bit of the wax oil as well, look. But yeah, there's the rust underneath is actually quite bad. It was quite bad when I bought the car, but like I say, when I bought it, I originally planned to do one trip in it, which it did. But now I'll be keeping the car 1 year longer than first anticipated. So yeah, we're gonna have to do a bit. There's a bit on the sill that needs welding, so I won't do that today, but that'll need doing. One of the washer jets is actually cracked, so unfortunately it's just leaking water everywhere, so it's not washing the windscreen, so that's not going to pass the test. And the exhaust back box is got a hole in it about the size of a 1p piece, so yeah, that's not good. These are little problems I didn't think. Oh, and the other one is, actually I put 2 new anti-roll bar linkages on the back with new bushes, and would you believe both bushes each side have split and come off, so I need some more of those as well. But yeah, I think this is going to be a bit harder to get through an MOT this year. I mean, it's getting a little bit worse every year. But yeah, I think this will be the last trip this car will do. Let's just hope that my job gives me the time off. They should do. They did think it was alright, but the rotor hadn't been done yet, because it's still, you know, nearly another year away, 11 months or what have you. So yeah, I've got some exciting news for the XJR. I've spent a bit of money on it, and there's something coming for it that we're going to fit. Now this was a ridiculous price, but I think it's worth it, because I'm not going to sell that car and I really enjoy it. So you'll see on that. Yeah, I'll leave that as a surprise. I'm not even going to tell you what it is or anything. You know, we're just going to give you a surprise with it. We haven't done much with the Series 3. Dad's done a little bit of rubbing down on it, but he hasn't done a lot on it recently. He's been doing a few other things. So there will be a video of that coming in the next couple of months maybe, but at the moment there hasn't a lot gone on. It's not worth me videoing at the minute, if you know what I mean. So yeah, like I say, apart from that, it's all good. So I'll see you all very soon. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I seem to have gained quite a lot recently, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. I hope you have a great weekend, and like I say, when my bit turns up for the XJR, that'll be maybe the next video. So until then, see you soon.